Hello everyone, welcome to this stream on youtube.com/Johnny Chiodini. That's me, I'm Johnny Chiodini, look at me go. Today we're playing Powerwash Simulator because I am tired and I wanted something soothing. And I was talking about Powerwash Simulator, was it on this week's stream or was it last week's stream? Where I said I'd sort of bounced off it a little bit, but I was kind of intrigued because they put out Warhammer 40,000 DLC and I like Warhammer. And it just sounds fun to just like wash mud and goo and blood off a big tank. So what we're gonna do is jump into, should be able to hear the game. I'm gonna jump into career mode just to do the tutorial level. And then we'll jump into the specials and we'll do some Warhammer stuff. Oh no, I yawned. Ugh, sorry, excuse me. I am sleepy. CookieCat94 says this is the exact opposite of a painting stream. Yes, it couldn't be further from the painting streams I do. I know I haven't done one in a long time. I'm going to bring them back soon because I've got an exciting new top-down camera coming in the next month or so, I think, and it should make those streams look a lot better. So that will be exciting. Oh no, excuse me. I really am very sleepy. Yesterday was kind of a big day with the threats of fascist pogroms across the UK. It was a little bit of a stressful day. One of those riots was meant to be in my area. So thankfully, like there was a massive counter-protest and they didn't even show up and everything. But it was all a bit nervy and we were sort of all out on the streets and just sleepy, good, like cathartic, reassuring, but sleepy making. So anyway, we're going to clean a van, then we're going to clean tanks in the 41st millennium. Great news, this is Harper Shaw writing to me in my home garage. Finally, oh sorry, oh no, I just had a coffee and everything. I finally found a van for you at the auctions under your budget. Don't freak out when you see it. It looks like it's just been dredged from the bottom of a lake, but that's a good thing. It meant no one else bid on it. They missed out. Underneath that hideous layer of gunk is your perfect workhorse. Engine's a dream, no rust. There's even equipment in the back. Just needs a good hosing down and you're in business. You'll certainly earn your pressure washing stripes getting this thing clean. Okie dokie. Right. Okay, so show dirt with tab. Where's to move? The sprint and a prone? Jesus Christ. Rotate equipment with Z and X. Select nozzle with 1, 2, 3. Escape to raise and lower the... equip. Rotate nozzle. Refill cleaning liquid. Use washer. Toggle washer. Okay. Yeah, I think I can do this. I can't believe there's a prone. That's fun. Use washer. Let's start on this window. Oh, that's quite loud, actually, in my ears and probably in yours. How's that? How's that audio mix? That's still quite loud in my ears. Sorry, I'm going to turn it down. How's that for an audio mix? Oh, no, there's dirt everywhere. Okay. Adam Schofield has done a super chat saying, hello, Johnny and Skelly Pals, and fellow Skelly Pals. I'll have to VOD squad most of the stream because of work, but I wanted to drop in quickly and see if I could maybe get a birthday shout out for my 31st tomorrow. Absolutely, Adam. A very happy birthday for tomorrow. I don't know about you, but I am enjoying my 30s a lot more than I enjoyed my 20s. Hopefully the same is true for you. Oh, you can rotate the nozzle! Ooh. I've already got a logo, and it's Powerwash Services? Powerwash Services, understood. But yeah, I hope you have a lovely day planned, Adam, and that you get everything your heart desires. As long as the desires in your heart are good. Good is obviously, subjective, but you know what I mean. Have a nice day is what I'm trying to say. Thank you for the super chat, and I will catch you on VOD Squad. Wraith Vines is on super chat saying, morning, Johnny and Skellies. I had a joke in mind earlier, but I'm so tired I've forgotten it. Oh well, have fun. See you on VOD Squad. No worries, Wraith. I hope you feel better rested soon. This is this waking me up? It's at least keeping me occupied, so... Hey! Okay, so this is Okay, so there is still dirt. You can tab it. You have to really get all of the dirt, which maybe gives you an indication of like how good I am at cleaning in general. But like, there you go. You've gotta wash the thing until the thing goes ping. You know? Let's do that. Let's put me up there so I'm not covering the UI so much. Yeah, I don't think I was in the right space to be playing this the first time. Because, you know, like, you've really got to get in there to clean all of it. There we go. I mean, I earned $1 cleaning that tyre, but it took a long time to clean it. That's the door. Okay, it's actually quite satisfying when things go ping. Big fan, actually. PJ Buck has done a massive super chat. Thank you very, very much. Saying, happy Thursday, Skelly. Sending some extra love and kindness to you all. Seeing gross rhetoric in my other online spaces. I'm glad there's this space I can reliably see people being lovely and not like the 1970s. BNB, do crims, be kind. Thank you, PJ. I'm sorry that you're experiencing nastiness in your other online spaces. Safe to say there's enough of it going around at the minute, isn't there? And I'm very, very glad to help maintain this community, which would be nothing without all of you people, but a community sort of based on kindness and mutual respect and just generally not being shit heels. There's so much dirt. He was right. I am gonna earn my power washing stripes cleaning this thing. Why hasn't the side of the van gone ding? There are so many little bits of dirt. There we go. Oh, at least that went Bing. Like Microsoft Bing, everyone's favourite search engine, am I right? I'm not right. I feel like I've got the hang of this now, to be perfectly honest with you. Let's go to the main menu. Let's jump straight into the 41st millennium, shall we? We're going to become a tech priest of the Adeptus Mechanicus, which is vaguely troubling, but also should be quite fun. Start. Land Raider. Forge Temple. Ring of Iron. We're off to Mars, everybody! We must be a very important tech priest. Right, here's an email from Magos Pertinax Pius from the Forge Temple at the Ring of Iron on Mars. Blessing of the Machine Right initiated. Induction. Tech Priest, I am your superior, Magos Pertinax Pius. It is to be your sacred duty to cleanse the Imperium's illustrious machines, to appease their machine spirit, and remove any lingering befoulments. To this end, you are to be stationed at Forge Temple 48759 under the supervision of Engine Seer Tyros 656 and allocated a Mark II Aqua Santica Arquebus. Order. Your first assignment, a mighty Ultramarines Land Raider of the Adeptus Astartes, awaits your attention. While I remain sceptical that a relative novice such as yourself should perform rites on such a venerable vehicle, I am reminded of the words of Archmagos Fulcanellus. The iron, once forged, becomes the sword. Let us hope that this applies to you. Slightly different tone. Slightly different tone to the last one, but that's fine. Start job. Okay. Select soap. Select extension? Oh, Christ. Oh, wow. None. Stubby gun. I've got a stubby gun. Subdivision of the vehicle schematic has been sent to your optic systems. Okay. Switch nozzle. Arquebus turbo nozzle. Whoa! That is a turbo nozzle. Look at that. Okay. Arquebus short extension. Sure. What was the change nozzle again? Ah, there we go. 25-degree nozzle. Oh, that's satisfying. Okay. And then soaps. Cleaning liquids. Metal cleaner. Okay, well, we'll come back to that. Oh, this is very good. Oh, it's all filthy, though. King Kartoffel says, why does turbo nozzle sound like an insult? I think turbo is just one of those words. It's like, you know how British people can make an insult out of anything by adding the word absolute in front of it? Like, you absolute auto-surveyor base. I think turbo is the same deal. Okay, apparently soap is my friend. Alright. This is an absolutely filthy tank. Look at this. Nice Rich says, oh, here we go. One of the all-time great games. I find it very satisfying in terms of the actual mechanics of it. But, oh, there's so much dirt. The way you have to clean something until it goes ping stresses me out a tiny bit. Oh, and there's a progress bar at the top. Oh, okay, alright. So, hang on. Outer track armor. Is that actually getting... It is getting that dirt off. We just have to be very thorough. Okay. Let's just be very thorough then. I'm in no rush. There we go, look. Raise the Omnissiah, you know? Wider nozzle equals lower power equals can't clean really ground in dirt. Okay, alright. No. Short extension, extra long extension. Let's get the stubby gun. Stubby gun! Let's do a 15-degree nozzle. Oh, yeah, that feels quite useful. Go ping! Oh, there's actually still loads of dirt on it. I have to be more patient than this, don't I? It's about thoroughness. It's zen, Johnny. Stop trying to rush it. As the Adeptus Mechanica says, if it is worth doing, it is worth doing to completion. This week, and last week actually, I managed to play in a TTRPG for fun for the first time in a couple of years. And we were playing a 40k RPG, and I was actually playing a tech priest, so this is perfect. And it means that I have now memorised a whole bunch of AdMech quotes. Nice Which says, oh no, CookieCat94 says, now we're working with angles. Nice Which says, what platform are you playing this on, Johnny? It has multiplayer, but I don't know if it's cross-platform. I'm playing this on PC, on my personal computer. We've got to clean the tracks, the tank tracks and everything? Heavens. Oh, that would be why it wasn't going ping. I hadn't cleaned it all. Okay, I get it now. I get it. Yeah, this is nice. Nice Which says this game is my version of Shipbreaker. Understood. The Gurg is on a super chat saying, hey Johnny and Skellies, as a 40k fan I thoroughly enjoyed this DLC. Hope you enjoy too. Praise the Omnissiah. Indeed. Nice Which says, boo, personal computer. So sad that I can't clean stuff together. If this turns into an obsession, I'll pick it up on PlayStation and we can clean things together at some point. Nice Switch. Oh, this dirt's really in there. Being a tank is a filthy business. Which is funny because I know we said that this is unlike a painting stream. It kind of feels like one, because I'm spending a lot of time looking at the underside of a model and trying to access really small, finicky areas. Oh, there's some dirt in there, look. Get power washed. That's my cool phrase. My cool new slogan. Get power washed. Please, please, please be what I think you are. Oh, no. Okay. Cleaning liquid. Did I run out of soap? No, I didn't. How do I use the soap? Genuine question. Lisa Hunter's done a super chat saying, I love this game and I will spare you my many opinions on the right way to do things. Hope you find the Zen place. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, it did occur to me that when I picked this game, that there might be people who find my particular methodology, which I will fully admit is slapdash, a little bit galling. To those people, I hope you can find peace and find it in your heart not to yell at me for doing it weirdly. Soap is only used on one nozzle. Right, understood. Soap nozzle! Oh, wow. Oh, shit. Oh, look, I didn't even notice the hanger. It's all AdMech-y. This is very cool. For those of you unfamiliar with Warhammer 40k, the AdMech, or the Adeptus Mechanicus, are weirdos. They believe that the flesh is weak and it should be replaced with as much machinery and metal as possible. They work for... They're part of the Imperium of Man, which worships the God Emperor, who is basically a dude who is tens of thousands of years old and is just sort of a husk hooked up to a computer who has to be fed souls every day, 10,000 roughly, or he'll die. And nobody's quite sure if he's even in there anymore. But anyway, he's worshipped as a god, like the God Emperor of mankind. However, the Adeptus Mechanicus are, because they are the ones who build all of these things, like these tanks, and they maintain a bunch of technology, etc., etc., and they are so important to the continuation of the Imperium that they are actually allowed... Oh, that's not going to work. They are actually allowed to worship something other than the Emperor. They worship... I wonder... Yes! They worship the Omnissiah, which is like the god in the machine. And he... Basically, they kind of like... They sort of cheat a little bit. Complete your work, Tech Priest. They cheat a little bit because what they do is they sort of say that the Omnis Heavy Bolter Armor Sigil cleaned. Okay, great. I've done one bit of this whole tank. Refill cleaning liquid. They're like, oh, well, the Omnissiah is just the manifestation of the Emperor's will inside a machine. It's not really a different god. Yeah, it fucking is. Anyway, that's the AdMech, the Adeptus Mechanicus. They're weird robot freaks, and I really like them. I'm going to ask a question now, which sounds really daft. I know I'm not doing a French accent, but like, there's only so much backseating you can do in this video game. I'm going to regret saying that. Basically, I'm tired and I don't want to do a French accent. Obviously, I understand what soap does. I do get the concept. I even had a shower today. My hair is damp. But, like, is it best to, like, am I now sort of wasting my time continuing to spray with soap? Or should I... Because I'm getting down to the bit where I need to sort of get the finer details. Should I... I'm out of metal cleaner anyway. Should I be using it more sparingly, or... Or... Okay. That nozzle's a little bit... Let's get the 15 degree nozzle out. Should I be using it more sparingly, or is it cool to just go for it? Okay. Nice Switch says, soap is good for big bits, and then switching to a smaller nozzle for details is good. Great. That is basically, yeah, what I was wondering. Thank you. As you can tell, couldn't brain so well in terms of make a question that go. So, thank you for interpreting it. Mark Cohen says, suggesting call in exterminators. Only way to be sure. I'm on Mars, Mark! You know how disruptive that would be to the Imperium. I'm on Mars! Oh, there's just so much to clean. Right, we're going to get the hunter-killer missile launcher clean. Currently, it's really not. There we go, that's a bit better. Woe to you! What a good and slightly threatening username. Has done a super chat saying it was the first Land Raider model you'd... Wait. If it was the first Land Raider model, you'd blast the pintle mount right off. Oh god. There's an old Hammer model I'm assembling at the minute for secret reasons. And I'm deathly afraid I'm going to have to pin some wings, and I just don't want to. Anyway, the rest of the super chat reads, any chance of a birthday shout out for Cress, who is redacted tomorrow? Absolutely. Cress, I have been given some information, which is that it is your birthday tomorrow. I've not been told how old you will be, which suggests you are ashamed of it. Do not be ashamed. You are aging like a fine wine. And, you know, as they say, it is the ripest cheeses that are the most delicious. So I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm sorry I just compared you to both wine and cheese. And, yeah, lots of love from me to you. Enjoy your birthday. Angel Beat says, so many nooks and crannies, this is like an Animal Crossing island. Yeah, you're not kidding. Good lord. Oh, hang on a minute. I misunderstood the progress bar. Is the hunter-killer missile launcher nearly done? Because it's mostly blue. I hope so. Because it feels like I've been cleaning it for... Oh, okay, great. Feels like I've been cleaning it for 40,000 years. Ha ha ha. Okay, actually, so... I was thrown by the fact that the progress bar fills up from right to left. I was getting quite disheartened, being like, I'm not getting anywhere with this. Well, that's good news. These are really detailed models. Like, this is such a silly DLC to be like, here's some tanks from Warhammer. But also, I respect it. This is nice. Oh, thank you for the tip on the aim modes, Nixie. I was using that earlier, but I quite like being in the other aim mode, to be honest. Come on, hunter-killer missile launcher base. Oh, that bit needs cleaning. Or does it? Yes, it does. It all does, really. There we go. Okay, the hunter-killer missile is clean. There's more than can be said for this bit. Okay, I'm going to get a bigger nozzle out again. King Cartoffel says, this is rather respectably unhinged. Mark Cohen says, have you seen the big detailed Dorling Kindersley 40k book that's coming out? I have not. Eto Parinka has done a super chat saying, Johnny! Oh, I needed your sense of humour today. Very glad to be here. With one of the most aggressively chill streams we've had in quite a long time. Because I don't know about you, but I needed something relaxing. Ooh, ooh. Oh, I like... oh, it's called a cupola hatch. Cupola hatch. It's nice to know what these things are called. I really like painting these bits because the edge detail, the edge highlighting is really satisfying when it goes well. Although, I hated painting... I've only painted one tank in Warhammer, and I hated doing it. It was a Rhino. I painted it cream, which was a mistake. But there we are. But it's just nice to know what these things are called. Cupola hatch. Cupola hatch, like... sounds like a dude who like loves skateboarding and tacos and an orange soda on a cold day. You know what I mean? Like, hey, cupola. Cupola. Oh, thought you could hide from me, did you, dirt? Well, unfortunately you can, because I'm struggling to get the line of sight in here. Oh, it's kind of working. It's working. Say that, cupola hatch. Woe to you says, you can get away with dry brushing for most of the work on a tank. In fairness, yeah, I haven't painted a tank in many, many years. Oh, that's not true. I did the big Land Raider thing for the Votan. And the little buggy guy. I didn't really dry brush those either. Hey! Cupola hatch cleaned. Finally. Top armour. Top armour's going to take a bloody age. Esther Scully has done a super chat saying, first stream I've been able to catch live. I'm painting watercolours while I watch, which is kind of the opposite of cleaning, I think. Oh, absolutely. If this video game collided with what you're doing now, it would be a disaster. It'd be a complete washout. Pun intended. Filtration system. Yeah, a filtration system seems to be the kind of thing you should just pour litres upon litres of pressurised water onto. I'm sure it'll be fine. This is an absolutely massive job, isn't it? They kind of all are, is the feeling I'm getting from Powerwash Simulator. Oh! Time to sign into my EA account, apparently. No, it fucking isn't. There we go. Should we do the heavy bolt? We'll do the heavy bolter. It's going to be quite tricky to do the heavy bolter, I think. Aiden has done a super chat saying, I'm in Birmingham for a VTuber con at the NEC. Calm stream is what I needed after a mildly stressful journey. Oh, I'm sorry it was a stressful journey, Aiden. But I hope you have a lovely time at the con. Say hi to the NEC for me. Particularly that one subway that's near the train station. Which is just quite a depressing place to get a sandwich. Oh. Heavy bolter. Wow, wow. Assault hatch frame sigil cleaned. Don't mind if I do. Anonymous says, I watched the Ox crew power wash the front of Croft Manor a long time ago now. Yeah, I think I have that DLC as well, but I don't like Tomb Raider games, so I'm kind of reticent to do it. I've been told the Alice in Wonderland DLC is good. But the friend who told me that is called Alice, so maybe it was just like Alice propaganda? Oh, that's satisfying, getting under there. Oh shit. Oh shit. Get up. Get up, Tech Priest. Why am I prone? There we go, that's better. To augment ritual fervour, a brief account of the Land Raiders' recent deployment will be forthcoming. Cool. Oh, you're fucking joking. This thing's bastard hard to clean. This is the kind of thing where if I was painting this, I'd be like, I'm not painting that. No one's going to see that part of the model. We can't do that with the AdMac, can you? They'll know if I don't clean it. Okay, the heavy bolt is nearly there. Oh! Oh, here we go. Here's some grime. Okay, we're fine. Mr. Tom for the win is in chat. Hello, Tom. How you doing? I hope you're well. Especially given the shit week it's been in the UK. Hooray for anti-fascists. That's all I have to say. Well, I've got more to say. It would be a very, very quiet stream if I only said that and then shut up until, you know, the end of the stream. Like I say, quite tired. Hey! Heavy bolters, done. Heavy bolter base. Let's clean that thing. You gotta hot clean up that thing. Yep, get. I know you can jump. There we go. Ooh. Tom says it's been a hell of a week. Off work next week. Good news. Was going to take the kids to my parents, but since they live in Southport, I might postpone, to be honest. Yeah, I can't blame you. That's difficult. Lots of love to you and the family. Aha! Aha! Thought you could escape from me, did you? I'm a tech priest, god damn it. Yeah! Heavy bolter base clean. We've made $30 cleaning this tank so far. I mean, I wouldn't expect wages to be good in the Imperium, but still, you know? Dragon Mage 05 has done a super chat saying, "Afternoon, Johnny. So glad to enjoy a nice calm stream. Last few weeks have been hella stressful, essentially doing the work of 6 people, so thanks." Bloody hell, that's a lot of people. And you're one person. That's too much work for one person. Good on you for, you know, surviving the last few weeks. I sincerely hope things ease up for you very, very soon. In the meantime, I'm just going to keep power washing this space fascist tank. Assault hatch hinge cleaned. And yeah, hopefully we can all just have a nice relaxing evening. Or whatever time of day it is for you. Assault hatch frame sigil cleaned. Emma Benton says, "Were you expecting wages at all?" Be honest. No, fair enough. Zaris has done a super chat saying, "Hi Johnny, thanks for the chill stream, really needed it today. Normally I would be at work right now welding away, but I accidentally tweaked my back and all I can currently do is lie in bed. That sucks. I really hope you feel better soon." Back injuries are especially horrible, because it turns out the back is very important, and you move it a lot. So when that's difficult and painful, it is not fun. I know that you're acutely aware of this, especially right now. But what I'm trying to say is I sympathise, and I sincerely hope you feel better soon. Midnight Breeze says, I'm sorry to bother you about this, but stressed and you make me feel calm. I'm planning to get a dog to help with my mental health, but I don't know where to start. Tips? So firstly, I think you need to consider your living circumstances. How much space do you have? How close are you to, say, a park where you can walk the dog? Things like that. Because those considerations, like, you know, how consistently you'll be able to take the dog out for, like, good long walks, or whether there's space for them to run around in outside, etc., will determine A, the size of dog that you can get, but also B, the energy levels. Like, for example, there's no judgment here at all if anyone does live in a city and has a spaniel, but I personally don't really think spaniels are well suited to living in cities because they just have so much energy. There are some that live in the city and they're, you know, they are very well looked after and they are very happy. It's just that, like, those dogs require so much stimulation and so much exercise that I think it's a real struggle for the owner to give them what they need in the like within the confines of a city. Watson was a pretty good choice for me. I mean, I always wanted a Staffordshire Bull Terrier, but what they are very, like, loyal dogs who are very, like, cuddly and, like, they're people pleasers. So Watson's very sensitive to me and my moods. Like, she knows when I'm having a panic attack and she can stop them happening, basically. She's basically an emotional support dog. She's also quite small. She does require quite a bit of walking. I walk her for like 2 hours a day. But also that is quite good for me, and I'm lucky enough to live near a big green space, so that's fine. Some dogs just don't require as much walking, like greyhounds. They require maybe 30 minutes walk a day, and the rest of the time they are asleep. There's a reason they're called the 30-mile-an-hour couch potato. But obviously those dogs are big! So, you know, every dog has its pros and cons, basically, so I can't really tell you what breed you should be looking at or starting with. It's just solely about what you can manage. So yeah, go from there, basically. There are loads and loads of resources online talking about, like, what breeds typically need, and, you know, what some of the drawbacks to each breed are, because some of them are susceptible to, say, like, hip problems or breathing problems or what have you. And, you know, also some dogs are just not that interested in other dogs and have, you know, can have a tendency to become more dog aggressive. Others tend to be fine. Some aren't that cuddly with humans, like Shiba Inus, for example. Like, I think they're classed as a primitive breed. It means that they're just not that fussed about people a lot of the time. So if you want a dog that's going to cuddle you and never leave you alone, a sheep probably isn't the one. So I hope all that helps. That's twofold. She is incredibly talkative. She's becoming more and more talkative the longer we have her. This is the mum of the kittens that we have. We're fostering at the minute. This morning at about 5 in the morning, she was like, I'm going to sing you the Song of My People now. And she kept me up for ages. So, there we go. She is a lovely cat. But I wish she'd shut up sometimes. But then that's true of Luna, one of the other cats who lives here, so whatevs. Let's do the Auto Surveyor dish, shall we? Auto Surveyor, etc., etc. I can see why people play this multiplayer. This is a lot of task for one tech priest. Flora says, I'm currently dog-sitting a piece of Velcro who is cleverly disguised as a dog. Has been on my lap every day while I work from home. Lovely. Lovely. I do like a cuddly dog. Ah, would you just get clean, you big tank? Look at you. The outer track armour's massive as well. It's a miracle these transfers don't come off. Am I right? Emma Venton says, my parents have a pug/chihuahua mix, and apparently people have dubbed the breed a chug, which I think is a missed opportunity when Puwawa is right there. You're right, actually, yeah. Justice for the Puwawa. Las Cannon what's it called? Sponson. Las Cannon SponCon? Hey everyone, it's me, your boy, Las Cannon. This stream is brought to you by Mountain Dew, which still exists in the 41st millennium, obviously. Don't forget, it pairs really well with corpse starch, etc, etc. Las Cannon targeting surveyor. How much of the outer track armour have we done? We still need to do quite a bit. Okay, let's do this las cannon then. Lance Roberts says, would you just get clean, you big tank? Me giving my dog a bath. Fair. Adam Schofield says, I hope Mountain Dew exists forever. I haven't had Mountain Dew in a very long time. When I was a teen, I tried Code Red when I was in the States, and I loved it. I thought it was delicious. And they do sell it here now. But every time I pick one up and look at the sugar content, I get scared and put it back down. Well, it's nice when the things go bing, actually. It used to bother me, but now I get it. Emma Benton says, oh god, I haven't had Mountain Dew in years. I think it might kill me if I had it now. That's the thing. I feel the same way. My first ever tattoo was a caffeine molecule. They got that shit covered up. Before I was like, death before decaf! Now I'm like, what time is it? Can I have another coffee? I mean, saying that I had a coffee right before this stream, but that's because I needed it. So chat, if you could power wash one building in the world, what building would you do? What building do you think would be the most satisfying to power wash? I reckon like something with a big dome would be good. Like St Paul's Cathedral in London. Massive dome. And also, they did actually do a big clean-up effort of that, like, in the early 2000s. And it was, like, covered in scaffolding for ages, because it was, like, pitch black with smog. And it was, like, they did a very good job. I don't know if that's the one I'd actually pick. Aiden says the Fourth Rail Bridge. Gimli O'Gloin says Eiffel Tower. Ooh, the Taj Mahal. Good shout, Angel B, and also Will Crimson. But Cookie Cat says, Cookie Cat 94 says, any old church. Not fussy. Any old church, me. Oops. Sydney Opera House says Jackie Potato. The Shard says Lisa Hunt. Craig M says the Epcot Gold Ball. The Epcot Golf Ball, rather. Mel says any cool gothic stuff is good for powering through the wash. Oh my god, the Cathedral in Cologne. That's my pick. That's absolutely my pick. Are you kidding? Last cannon cleaned. Oh my god, it's just... This game is actually quite hardcore in terms of, like, the areas it makes you access. It's wild. Like, it asks a lot of you. The last cannon swivel's not clean. The sponson still isn't clean. Heavens. Try using the turbo nozzle for some of the fiddly narrow bits. Okay. Turbo nozzle! Oh yeah, of course. Thank you. I love that noise as well. Beep wee 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 wee. Genuinely find myself wishing there was an aim down sights. Okay, the turbo was a great shout. Thank you. Ooh. I've still not finished this last cannon. This is so much more involved than I thought it was going to be. Are you kidding? Z Monolilililililith has done a super chat saying, "Gotta clean those bits of heretic out properly." You're right. I should be grateful to be working so closely with such a venerable vehicle. Praise the Omnissiah. I do think the AdMech are fucking cool. I've got some AdMech models, but I've never assembled them. My plan was to turn them into like a 40k Blood Bowl team, just for shits and grins. But I never did it. But I think... I mean, I've got a small Adeptus Sororitas army and a Votan army, so I'm not looking for a third 40k army, or any 40k army at all. I'm kind of done with big army games, but... I do like the AdMech a lot. Mr. Brainley says, "I can't help but feel after the tank's clean it will be back here again 24 hours later just as filthy as before." Oh, absolutely. Why am I so short? Whoops. Whoop. Bah. Oh, that was very satisfying. Ah. You could hide from me, did you? Dirt. Me and my turbo nozzle are going to sort you out. I regret saying that, actually. Neko the Kitty is on a super chat saying, "Hola, Johnny and Skellies has come from a meeting with my surgeon to plan my gallbladder removal. This stream is so needed to power wash my stress away." I hope the meeting was reassuring. I'm sure, you know, any surgical procedure, a bit nerve-wracking to be honest. But yeah, I hope all goes well, and I hope that indeed I am reducing some of your stress. Existing sort of power wash fans, how are you feeling about all this? Are you stressed with my methodology? This isn't. I'm not offering to change my methodology. I'm just curious as to whether I'm stressing some of you out. Because that's always interesting. Like when I played a little to the left and people were like, what is wrong with you? You know? Crimson Shadow says, so chilled. Alright, cool. Aaron Mulkeen says, so stressed, but I'm just listening to. Alright, cool. Nixie X says, the thing I learned from this game is to slow down. It takes longer if you rush. Alright. I have been dotting around a lot in different areas, and I should just learn to slow down. In fact, I've been trying to do that more with my painting. Because what I used to do was the thing of like, I'm going to do all of the base colours, then I'm going to do all of the layering, then I'm going to shade it, then I'm going to do all the highlights. And it just meant that I rushed some bits because I was bored of being in that phase. But recently, I have been painting and just focusing on one area, like I'm going to do the armour, or I'm going to do the skin, and doing that small bit to completion, then starting on a new bit, and it's A, looks better, B, like, gives me the motivation to actually do each bit properly, and C, like, you just get such a greater sense of satisfaction and feeling of progress. It's really nice. Well, thank you everyone saying, Craig M says, nah, everyone has their own style, and that's the cool thing about this game. The only goal is to finish. The Powerwash community seems to be very chill and understanding, which I appreciate very much. Good on you lot. Mel says, oh no, I still haven't watched the VOD of A Little to the Left. Is it more stressful than this? There are some puzzles where people were... I mean, at one point I think Will said, may I say something because I am currently screaming? So, your mileage may vary. Ding! That was a hard-earned ding, it feels like. Are you finding this stressful, Mels? Oh! What the fuck? Whoa! Picked up the stairs, apparently. Fair enough. Ah, las cannon armor cleaned. Oh, it's going to feel so good when the sponson's done. Where have you gone, tiny bits of dirt? Well, if we can use these, let's. Wait. Ah! Ah, great. You can just rotate it. That's good. And place. Okay. Yeah! Las cannon sponcon cleaned. Sponson's cleaned, armor's cleaned, targeting surveyor's cleaned. Both las cannons have been cleaned. The swivel's cleaned. That's a beautiful looking las cannon right there. Whoa! Oh! Whoa! Ah! Oh! Ah, yeah. Okay, I get it now. Okay. Track armor hat. I get this game now. Finally, took me long enough. I think before I found it finicky, but it's actually quite satisfying to find those tiny spots and just blast them. Even if these little steps are a nightmare. They are. Seriously? I'm so close. Where's the dirt? Where's the dirt gone? Bang! Where's the dirt gone? I'm Barry Scott. In the 41st millennium, there is only cleaning. Right. Oh no! I thought there'd be dirt hiding up here. Oh, you unclean little bastard! Come on. Let's edge highlight it. See if that does anything. Oh! Great. Okay, outer track armor. We can do this. Let's go for a slightly bigger nozzle again. Yeah? Yeah. Because this is a big area. We just weren't that thorough with it before. I am Barry Scott. Bang! And the heretic is destroyed. It feels a little bit more forgiving than I thought in, like, that some of the bigger areas, I feel like there is still some dirt on them, but, like, the completion point is actually lower than the amount of sprayable dirt. Like, it's not like I'm going to be out here hunting for a single pixel. Unless I'm wrong about that, in which case, oh no. Oh, the turbo nozzle makes a very pleasing noise. Also sounds a bit like a Heilung song. I think it might be Naruto, where it starts off with a guy going like, and then they loop it. It's a good song. I like that band. Matt James is on a super chat saying, this may be my replacement for Hardspace Shipbreaker, which I finally uninstalled as I will never 100% it. I refuse to scab for that last achievement. What's the last achievement, Matt? I'm very curious now. Oh, there's just loads of dirt here! Look! Fucking yes! I love Hardspace Shipbreaker so much. Star Trucker's out next month. That should be good. Chris Gummett says, what are we cleaning? We're cleaning a big fucking tonk. It's a Land Raider. Oh, it's filthy. Oh no. Argy Orion says, are we a tech marine or an ultramarine serf? Neither. We're a tech priest. I'm going to go upstairs. Peter Collington has done a super chat saying, afternoon, Johnny. Great to see you're doing the God Emperor's work. Normally I prefer to do my cleaning with a flamer, but this is satisfying in its own way. Hope you're well. Have beer money. Thank you. I am well. I'm a little bit tired, but other than that, I'm in a good mood. I'm really, really enjoying streaming at the minute. And, I mean, I always enjoy streaming, but I'm especially enjoying having the time to stream. Things have been so busy lately with various things. Oxventure in particular has been taking up a lot of my time lately, in a good way. But yeah, it's nice to just have some time to actually commit to streaming and doing it when I say, well, like when I normally try and do it, and just enjoying it, just having fun. It's really good. So, hooray. Thank you very much for the beer money. I've got two very close friends of mine just moved to my neighbourhood, which is great, and they wanted to go for a drink this evening, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think they're both very busy. But suffice to say, if it does happen, thank you very much. I will raise a glass in your honour. A glass with beer in it, probably. Nick Green says Naruto is one of my all-time favourite songs. It's a song that starts with the vocalising is Trouse. That's right. Oh no, I need the right nozzle for that, don't I? Hold on. Anyway, enough of that. Before I got DMCA'd, am I right? Right. Oh! I see dirt. Get washed. Well, no wonder it didn't go bing. Look at this. It's filthy. The smoke launch is nearly done, though. No, come on, focus, Johnny. Do the outer track armour. That's what you're here to do. Oh. Oh, that's track again. Okay. What's finally clicking with me is the feeling, is kind of like the feeling in Hard Space Shipbreaker when you start a new ship and you're like, oh my god, this thing is massive, where do I even begin? This, at the start, it was so covered in filth and grime. It was like, how are we even going to get this done? And then the answer is little by little. You just keep going, that's the secret. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that felt good. Inner track armor. Can do, boss. Nixie V says, is there going to be some kind of Oxventure live stream at MCM/EGX in October? I'm not 100% on that. I think so, but I'm genuinely not sure. Currently, things are so hectic that I'm sort of living 1 week to the next. Like I saw Jane and Andy this week, and I was like, all right, I'm off. And they were like, great, we'll see you on Tuesday. And I was like, oh yes, you will. Okay. Oh, everything is happening very fast. So I will double check on that. This is a lot of tonk. But the outer tank armor's done. Here's the exhaust stack. Engine grill. Mine's medium rare, thanks. Brilliant. Very good. Well done, me. Oh, we're getting there with the top armour as well. Oh no, that other outer track armour is not done at all. This lines up very perfectly with actually my experience of painting a tank in 40k, when you're just like, oh, there's so much more still to do. Yeah. Aiden says, are Oxbox moving their studio away from Brighton? Gonna miss the white cube with the chair. Yes. In fact, the move has already happened. I believe there was a social media post with a very good transition showing the difference between the old and the new studio. The new studio is real fucking good, actually. It's a lovely space to record in, which is a relief. Data recording, pilot. Okay. Speak, pilot. Do I have to do something to... Oh, mission debrief. On our way to reinforce the fleet Secundus, we were diverted to a distress signal from the planet withheld strategic estimare B785. Imperial forces stationed here claim they had detected the presence of an restricted artifact H-class before encountering the redacted heretical. The value of a redacted classified item could be of extreme significance. Ooh-ah! Well, hey! $1.50 per exhaust stack. Oh, apparently there's already an extra video in the new studio. Look at that. There you go. It's also weird to be in the studio where Prepare to Try / Retry was created. Feels like a real piece of like gaming history. Oh, come here, engine armour. Oh, what was that bit? Engine fuel induction cover. Sure, you can get cleaned. The extension is good fun. It's very smart. Although I want to get in there with the... to do the... induction cover. Quick, Johnny! Oh, there we go. Where is the dirt on this thing? In there. Get wrecked. Octochan says it's wild that everyone thought the new background was bad green screen. Oh, with like the exposed brick. No, that's just a thing. It's not green screen at all. I never realised the Aquila is on tank tracks. That's wild. Yeah, it's an IGN studio, Fist of Fury. For that is who bought Gamer Network. Aha! Underside of the engine armour. Absolutely filthy. Oh, that is not effective at all, is it? Fuck that. I've used... Mr. Chris says the whole Brighton office has been closed then. I believe so, yeah. Or is being closed. Oh, engine vent pipe cleaned. I didn't even realise I was cleaning an engine vent pipe. That's satisfying. Engine vent. Do you only get 3 litres of soap for the whole mission, or can you grab more from the box? A ladder! That's fun. Oh, this is just a little stool. Oh. I didn't realise. I wish to drive it around. Mr. Chris says, I obviously don't work there, but that seems a little sad. It is a bit. It's the proper end of an era. I've been doing some reminiscing with some former colleagues lately. It all feels very surreal. But, you know, change is a constant. I guess. They said hopefully. Fist of Fury says, I realised / learned sort of recently that GameSpot used to be in Southwark, right near where my office is. Yeah, Lavington Street. I used to work there. And annoyingly, 6 months before I started working on Lavington Street, I used to live on Union Street, so I would have had a 30-second commute into work. So that was poor timing. But hey-ho. So we used to go to the Lord Nelson sometimes on Fridays to eat burgers, because the Lord Nelson, nice burgers. Bing. Skid plate. Oh, Mrs. Tom for the win. That's really sad. I'm sorry. It really sucks. EGX doesn't feel the same without you, to be honest. Huh. Yeah, that doesn't sit right with me. Fist of Fury says, oh, wow, that is close. I walk down Union Street if I go in via Southwark. Yeah, I used to live in Trelawney House. Long time ago now. I've lived in a lot of different places in London. Jeremy C has done a super chat saying, hi Johnny, so glad you're streaming this. Powerwash Simulator is a permanent fixture on my PS5 because this game helps de-stress and reduces my anxiety. Going to watch on pod. Enjoy! Thank you very much, Jeremy, for a very kind super chat. I'm glad that you enjoy this game so much. I bounced off it the first time I played it, but I get it now. I think it helps that I'm cleaning something I'm interested in, because I like Warhammer. And look at it! Look at it, it's gorgeous! The edge highlighting is superb. But yeah, I get it now, and it is very zen. I think it's not going to topple Hard Space Shipbreaker for me, because not much will. It's one of my... Is it one of my top 3 games of all time? It might be, you know. It's certainly top 5. But I am really appreciating it. And also, like, this DLC was like a $5, I think. But I've been cleaning this one tank for an hour and a quarter. I know I've also been jabbering, and generally streaming slows down the rate of gameplay on any game. But you get a lot of bang for your buck. You know? Or a lot of water for your wonga? Not my best word. Not my best. I'm gonna go get that stool. Anishanand has done a... Anishanand has done a super chat. Thank you very much. It's very kind. It doesn't read anything. There is no message attached. Water for your wallet. Very good, Octo-chan. There we go. That's better. Hey, engine pipe cleaned. Oh, clean your pipes, etc., etc. Daisy Scarborough says, out of curiosity, what are your top 5 video games? It is genuinely difficult. Like, I dread nothing more than the question, what's your favourite video game of all time? Which people always ask when they find out you work in video games. But I know that right up there is Return of the Obra Dinn. Might be... that could be my favourite video game of all time, I'm not going to lie. Return of the Obra Dinn. Probably Case of the Golden Idol. Hard Space Shipbreaker. Then what else? Because, like, it changes so much, you know, like, I used to love Sea of Thieves, but I don't really play it anymore, but it is still wonderful, and, you know, all this kind of thing. I find it very hard to actually think of these things and rank them. Like, the original Max Payne is I would say, in my top 10. Oh, the first Bioshock is probably in my top 5, actually. So what were they? Obra Dinn, Case of the Golden Idol, Bioshock, the first one. Would The Witcher 3 be in there? Maybe. I think it's my favourite RPG of all time. Jukebox345 says, I know I've said it before, but if you like Obra Dinn and Golden Idol, then Outer Wilds is a great time. I bounced straight off it. I didn't like it, unfortunately. I've watched Nicewitch stream it quite a bit, and that was a lovely experience, actually. I really enjoyed watching someone else play it, but playing it was not the one for me. So that's 4. And then, like, for this, genuinely, I think for the sheer amount of silliness, like, that it's brought me over the years, just Halo as a franchise, playing it with friends has been so important to me. So there you go. It's not a perfect answer, but it's an answer of sorts. I should stop that, really, because otherwise I'll get Hylung on the blower asking me to join them, and I just don't really have time at the minute. Mr. Tom for the Win says, "Oh, Johnny, you should try Thank Goodness You're Here. It is wonderfully silly." So I hear. Also, Log John Blythe is one of the characters. I think he's a man who sells pies. And I love Log. Log is brilliant. Log's one of those people I would happily take a bullet for. I would ask first why someone's shooting at Log. Like, you know, if he was like, Johnny, what if you got shot on my behalf, like, just for kicks? I'd be like, well, can we talk about this? But you know what I mean, right? Engine armor, please. Aha, 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 aha. Oh, you thought you had me, engine armor. And you know what? For a second there, so did I. This isn't out of track armor. This is engine armor. Yes! You are clean now. Okay, what else we got? Toe rings done. Engine pipes are done. Skid plate. Skid plate we can finish up easily enough. I love that they've made the actual power washing machine all 40k appropriate. It's tremendous. Lisa Hunt says, which pie man? Big pies or tiny pies? I do not know, I'm afraid. Wow, Anonymous says, did you know that the Emperor approved way to make pie in the 41st millennium is cutting a tau in half? Brackets, bad maths joke. That's so hyper-specific that I can't help but applaud you, quite frankly. That was a very good job. The job I'm doing on this track isn't perfect, though, I have to say. Let's do this track. Let's focus on it. I wonder, is there like... Have we got the track to this level of sort of it's all just in the track's dirt all over? Or is there a part of it that is... Yes! Considerably dirtier. There we go, now we're talking. And then, oh, I really like the extra long... Oh. Okay, this game rocks. I take it all back. I take it all back. Hey, look, 69% cleaned, etc., etc. Nice. That bit's easiest if you go prone. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. Whoop. The 15-degree nozzle really is the one. Good versatility. But right now we're looking for good verticality. Get cleaned. Unbearable says, hi Johnny. Hello, how you doing? You okay? I hope you're having a nice day. I'm washing a tank, and it is good for my soul. And for my brain. Oh, yes! Tank track cleaned. Where's the list? Here we go. This is going very well. Outer track armour, 1 of 2, done. Okay. Inner track armour, 1 of 4, which suggests... yes, here we go. Yikes! Look at all this goo. There's definitely Xenos. Heresy. I'm not half the man I used to be. Vicky Smart says, I never realised how relaxing it is to watch someone else play this game. I'm very glad. Let's do the inner one on the other side. Excuse me, little AdMech stool. Bye-bye. Oh wait, we've already done that one. Oh great. Okay, cool, cool, cool. In that case, let's sort out the front bit of this tonk. Whoa. Warhammer's good, isn't it? Calla says, I wanna be your Warhammer. Abby Marie says, okay, everyone who plays Powerwash Simulator, what's your preferred nozzle? It's a good question. Alright, let's go get the stairs, because there's going to be more grime on top of this thing. Lucas says, I downloaded a little to the left while you were streaming it the other day. I accidentally completed it in one sitting and forgot to eat dinner. Dang! You were into that game, huh? Red Tri Nozzle says, Eki to sauce. Will Crimson says, triple thin. So many nozzles I didn't even know existed. I've got the stairs the wrong way around. Bollocks. Ah! Oh, that's not meant to happen. I've fallen into the void. Outside Mars. What do I do? Why it says warp sorcery. Oh, this definitely counts as heresy. What should I do? Should I go to main menu? I've done that now. So specials, Warhammer, continue, resume job. Shit. Okay. Let's just... Yeah, let's just reload. Whoops-a-daisy. That was fun. Entered the warp. Please don't put me in the warp again. Wait, we're fine. Oh, good. I was like, where have the stairs gone? Right, I can fuck off. Well, why can't I put the ladder down now? Ladder! Oh, what? Okay, bye. Right. Good. Okie dokie. Ah, the ladder will only snap to specific places. Okay. Well, I won't be bothering with the ladder then. Sounds finicky and shit. Great assault hatch ramp cleaned. Let's get back up and do that assault hatch. Ugh. Oh, that was easy. Good job, assault hatch. Front armor's fine, external monitor's fine, the bolters are fine, the hinges are fine. Tell you what, it's 5:30 here in the UK, and I could both do with a glass of water and a trip to the toilet. So let's take a 5 to 7 minute break. Usual thing, 5 to 7 minutes, go do whatever you need to. When was the last time you stood up and had a stretch, for example? Have you had enough water today? And other vaguely patronising questions from me, your friend Johnny. If you're not going anywhere, there's going to be some smooth jazz and a picture of my dog. And I will... I'll see you in 5 to 7 minutes. Be right back. Hello everyone, welcome back to this stream on youtube.com/Johnny Chiodini. That is me, I am Johnny Chiodini. Or at least, if I'm not, I'm doing a very good impression of them. We are playing Powerwash Simulator, and we're currently washing this tank from Warhammer 40k. And I just realised we got this Ultramarines 2 plaque 95%, but not 100% clean. There we go, that's better. So yeah, like I sort of said before, I really bounced off Powerwash Simulator the first time I played it, but I'm really enjoying it now. It is very relaxing. I think I was in the mood for something kind of low stakes and very relaxing, but also methodical, so this is really hitting the right notes for me at this point. But also, I think it really helps that we're cleaning a Land Raider from Warhammer, and that's an object I like to look at. Say what you want about Warhammer. Good models. Not role models, obviously the Imperium of Man is horrible, but good objects, and so I'm having a nice time. So there, wahey! And a track armor cleaned. Alright. The outer track armor we know is going to take a while, so let's do these headlights. Oh, we need... Oh no, we need a... if anything, we just need to go up a level and blast it from there with another extension. I really like the extension system. Like, this is just a game about getting the right angles on things, and I think that's very satisfying. And changing the length of your nozzle to suit is very smart. There we go, yes! It's just good, haha, it's just good, clean fun, haha! Yeah! Oh, go on, we'll do the smoke launcher as well, because they're quick and easy to do. I didn't know these were smoke launchers. I thought they were loudspeakers. Shows how much I know about vehicles in 40k. Hey. Anonymous says, I think technically this isn't a tank, more like an infantry fighting vehicle or armoured personnel character. Carrier. Too pedantic? Yes, it's a tonk. Not even a tank, it's a tonk. Big tonk. Emperor tonk. Big tonk. Now I follow you. I think armoured transport is even kind of one of the keywords, isn't it? Because I've got Rhino painted up for the Order of the Ebon Chalice for the sisters, for the Adeptus Sororitas. And I got that specifically to carry Sisters Repentia, who have like low armor but are no ranged but are devastating in melee. So the idea was that I got all the the penitent sisters in the tank, drove it into the enemy and let them all out, and they'd cut them to shreds, which is why my tank is called the Apology Bus. Tom Island says, Johnny, do you ever write inverted graffiti with the cleaner spray for some plausibly deniable heresy? I wrote piss on the side of the tank earlier. If that helps. Jackie Parsons has done a super chat saying, Hi Johnny, long-time lurker from Oz. Huge thanks for keeping me sane during my crappy pregnancy and lovely newborn times. Much love and keep being you. Thank you very much. That is very kind. Some observations. Number one, gosh, it must be late for you. Number two, but that probably means that you're just up with baby, because babies don't respect anyone's personal sleep schedules, except their own. I am very sorry to hear that your pregnancy was crappy. I know quite a few people who have just had a really laborious pregnancies, and it sounds absolutely exhausting. But I'm delighted that you're enjoying the lovely newborn times. Congrats on the lovely newborn, and yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. I'm very glad that I was able to sort of provide audio-visual distractions during those times. And I hope your recovery from giving birth has been smooth and pleasant. Because childbirth, scary. Kind of a big deal, you know? I mean, you know, I don't. But you know what I mean. Ruth Adamson says, I have nearly 500 hours in this game. Hot dang. I mean, I can see why. This level is taking me so much longer than I thought. I downloaded the Lara Croft DLC as well, because I was like, well, I don't know how long this DLC is going to be. Long! I mean, am I the most adept, as Mechanicus, power washer? Am I simulating at an elite level? No, I would say not. But still, there's a lot to it. You just really got to get the tracks clean, you know? Actually, just going to plonk these back down here. Get back on the tank. Whoop! Oh, it looks gorgeous, though. What a lovely tank. You'd be pleased to ride that into battle, wouldn't you? You'd be proud. Yeah! Oh, that wasn't the track. That was the inner track armor. That's fine. Hey! Alright. Oh, Nelly! Look at the schmutz on that. Alright, 78% cleaned though, so that's nice. Minnehaha Sybil, you're kind of doing quite a lot of backseating for a game about washing a tank. For one thing, I'm out of soap. And for another, I'm quite happy just sort of doing it in my own way. If that's alright with you. Oh, data recording. Arriving on withheld strategic Astimar B785, we found ourselves overrun by redacted heretical. However, we were close enough to detect the presence of the restricted artifact, H-class. Fortunately, those before us were wise enough to encase it within a restricted technology X402. Interesting. Tell me more. It was clear. We must return in greater numbers before the restricted artifact H-class is damaged or lost to the redacted heretical. Ooh. No wonder you got this thing so dirty. What are these? These more las cannons? They are more las cannons. Haywire says, I suspect Nurgle. Yeah, it does feel that way, doesn't it? Ultramarines. The most boring Marines. Apologies if you play them, but I'm also not wrong. Edward Horseman says, I'm kind of imagining this is almost like your catchphrase on a sitcom. Why is it always Nurgle? Canned laughter. Direct Lotus says, isn't there Primarch superpower paperwork? Yeah, get him. Get him! Angel Beat says, and back. Didn't you already do this? That was the other side of the tank, Angel Beat. This tank is big. Poop. Zmololilililililith asks, what do you think they make the soap out of? Corpse starch. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, that's so satisfying though. It's like the anti-null oil. More like nun oil. Ha. Which is different to like sacramental, like holy oils. N-O-N-E, not N-U-N oil. Just so we're clear on that. Poop. Right. Sorry about it, poop. EA122 says, Ian! Sorry, force of habit. No, that's fair. And a nice chat with Ian this week. It was a brief exchange, really, but there was a tweet that just said, do you ever think about the homing briefcase in Hitman 2? And I sent it to him, and he just sent back, wom 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 wom. It was a good time. Lisa Hunt says, report from supervisor, adept used cleaning materials to write redacted heretical during the cleaning ritual. Oh shit, this is a ritual, isn't it? Oh god. Hide it, hide it, hide it. I'm gonna be in trouble. Wom 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 wom. Honestly makes me laugh so hard. Also, did everyone see the lovely video with Aoife in it, announcing the new Larian YouTube channel? Because there's a bit in that honestly the other day I watched 5 or 6 times because it made me laugh so hard. It's great to see Aoife back doing what she does best, which is just crushing everything. In a figurative sense. It was the Sven bit, yeah. Nice, it says, we're not cleaned this tank yet. 88% cleaned, actually. Thank you. Nice, Witch. I'm sorry we're not all pros like you. I've been busy pulling reactors out of junked spaceships in 0G. While a man voiced by Chief Tyrrell from Battlestar Galactica says like, well, and stuff. And then some banjo music plays. So forgive me if I haven't got the whole tank done. Table 9 Studio says, Aoife landing with Larian is a pretty perfect match. Indeed. Pretty sure they created that job for her. Which, you fucking would. Let's create a role specifically for this person. Yes. Especially since that person is Aoife Wilson. Anyone here still watching Natural 6? I say still watching as if like, it's like, wow, I'm surprised. I'm not saying that. I've fallen quite far behind on the episodes, I guess is why I'm saying that. Unbearable says, yes, lovely. In fact, the Deck of Many Friends was sort of the people who have collaborated on it. The list was made public yesterday. And there are some pretty iconic people on there. Matt Mercer, Tanya DePass, Sam Bayart, me. Haywire says, have you got your character sorted, Johnny? I have. I had such a lovely time working it out, basically, with Harry McIntyre. It was great. Catabasis Boar says, Natural 6 is going from strength to strength in my eyes. A good. It deserves to. Like, it's such a lovely group of people, and like from the instant I started watching, the chemistry they have is just like, it's the kind of thing you kill for, and they've got it right from the get-go. And also, the dice that I got through the Kickstarter are gorgeous. It's really nice just focusing on the outer track armour for the time being. We're getting there with it. EA122 says, I caught the wrestling one-shot you did and it was so much fun. Any plans for a follow-up? Not currently. I mean, I love that game and I'd love to play it online again. I don't know if it's gonna... if we'll be doing an Oxventure one again, necessarily in a hurry. It was... I mean, I had a great time doing it. I love that RPG and I'd run it again in a heartbeat. It is a bit more niche than... perhaps Oxventure viewers are used to, so it's not done like gangbuster numbers. So like, not to sound like Ron Howard toward the end of the original seasons of Arrested Development, but like, tell your friends, and then hopefully we'll get to do more of it. But I mean, at the minute we're just all hands to the pump. All hands to the pumps? Yeah, all hands to the pumps. Or all hands on deck for the new setting for Weirdwood, so... CJ Vale says, how was the 40k DLC? I just finished the Tomb Raider DLC and quite enjoyed it. This is the Land Raider. This is the first level, and I'm having a lovely time cleaning it, to be honest. It is Ron Howard in Arrested Development, right? As the narrator. Mel says, how's the new setting going, if you can talk about it? I really can't talk much about it at all, but I am really pleased with what we've come up with and what we've recorded so far. I think it's honestly some of our very, very best work. It has been a tremendous amount of work, and it's been nerve-wracking putting it together because I want it to be good so desperately badly. But... hopefully people will agree. I think it's paying off, so we'll see. It was Ron Howard. Okay, great. Come from the Ford says, did you just spoil where New Oxventure is? No? Don't think so. Why, what did I say? Unbearable says, I think you did. I really didn't. Weirdwood's been public knowledge for ages. Yeah, I said Weirdwood. That's the name of the new season. It's the announced title. Scared me for a second there. Thought I'd mentioned Mr. Blimble, the most important NPC or something. Can't reveal Mr. Blimble until it's time. japes we have with Mr. Blimble. Truly an iconic character. Whenever Mr. Blimble is not on screen, people will be going, "Where's Mr. Blimble?" You're gonna love him. Nice, which says, "Oh my god, Oxenter's going to be set in Kent." You've been looking at my notes again. Outer track armour? We certainly aren't. There's loads of it. Ha ha ha. May as well clean what we can while we're under here. Even though I am focusing on the outer track armour. There we go. The alignment of that for some reason was making me feel really queasy. Ah. Crinspec Vander says, "Get ready for the final. What is that final piece of dirt that I cannot find anywhere part of the level?" Oh no. That's what worries me. Lucas says, "I have a hint for how to deal with that easily." Go on. Let's have it. The edge highlighting they've done on this model is just superb. Really good paint job. I think I'm doing okay. I mean, it is just the outer track armour and this las cannon with all of its bits, so... Almond LBD says, "At least this isn't the carousel where I actually had to Google where the dirt was, lol." Jesus Christ. That's a lot. Last cannon, check it and see. I'm power washing and my name is Johnny. Wait. Vicky Smart says, alright, as a visually impaired person, this game can be a nightmare towards the end of a level, but I do enjoy it. It's got me thinking, anyone got any really good examples of accessibility in games? Well, that's a good point, actually. Ah, shit. I feel like there was one recently that was quite lauded. I think The Last of Us 2 got very well reviewed in terms of accessibility. Because there's the... What's his name? It's Steve something, isn't it? Steve Saylor is... he's styled himself in the past as the blind gamer. He is an accessibility advocate. So I'll post a link to his channel. So yeah, he reviews games focused mainly on accessibility. He's done Hellblade 2, Another Crab's Treasure, Stellar Blade, The Last of Us 2 Remastered, Marvel Spider-Man 2, the PlayStation Access Controller. Apparently Mortal Kombat 1 is the best fighting game for blind gamers. So it's a really interesting sort of take on the industry that, you know, from someone who actually, you know, is an authority on it. Off the top of my head, I can't think of many, but then... CJ Vale says, question about the DLC. Is your washer stuck at that length as part of the challenge? No, you can adjust it. I just haven't really played this game before, so if I'm fucking it up, that's why. Boing! Okay, that last cannon, as we all know, is done actually. Oh, oh no. Oh, the sponson's done, and the arm is so close. Wait. This is Tom for the win says, I love how this whole stream has just been this tank, a labour of love. Yeah. It's been a big job. There's been lots of bits. This armor hatch is a real bastard. It's just this outer track armor now. Outer track armor has kind of been like the main defining feature, I think. But we are absolutely getting there now. No, I still like the 15-degree nozzle. It's just very, very good, isn't it? Oh, the top armor's not done. You've not even done your top armor. Stumble the Wind says, call yourself a power washer? You've not even done your top armour. I know, I know. I'm a bleeding disgrace. The thing is, I think... So, of this game before, I did the van level, and then I started doing like a back garden, and I was like, fucking hell. It asks for such precision with everything. But with this, like, there are just so many nooks and crannies that sort of make sense to me because I'm a fucking Warhammer nerd that I don't mind. I'm like, yeah, I will get all that stuff. You're right, it is a disgrace I haven't done my top armour. This armour don't look top at all. Etc, etc. Oh, though. Whee, Dan. The top armour, anyway. Searchlight. Searchlight. Las cannon swivels. Where's the fucking searchlight? There you are. Cheeky. Fucking hell. Right, to do. Las cannon targeting surveyors. Aha! Coffee Cat says the dreaded 99%. It's here. Bloody hell, okay. Las cannon swivels. Las cannon swivels? I sure hope it does. Yes! And then it's just back to the outer bastard. Outer track armour. Feels a bit rich cleaning this for the Emperor, knowing he's not going to fucking drive it. Well, he doesn't even know this particular tank exists, you know? Oh! Whoa! That's a good bit. That's a good bit of tank. Yeah! Poskeget says, no, not the Emperor, you're an adept of the Mechanicus. But who's the fucking tank for, Poskeget? That's what I'm saying. I'm cleaning it for the Ultramarines, who use it for the Emperor, so I'm cleaning it for the Emperor. Obviously, the Omnissiah is present in all things. Praise the Omnissiah. No, look, neither of them's gonna fucking drive it, in fairness. Right. Good job, Tonk. Oh! I didn't know it does this. You can see me getting more methodical as it goes on. Wow. I made $200. Jesus Christ. Okay. Ow. I dropped my phone on my foot. Ow. Fuck. Ow. Tech Priest, your efficacy in this blessed task has exceeded chronological metrics. I feel the motive force of the venerable vehicle resonate. The Omnissiah has indeed brought us a worthy adept. I shall see to it that Tyros 656 reserves only the most glorious and arduous benedictions for your attention. In the meantime, it would be prescient to reflect on the further reduction of your biologica to increase your efficacy further. Blessed be the Omnissiah. Yeah, basically the goal of the Adeptus Mechanicus is to just completely convert their bodies into machines. Redemptor Dreadnought. Yes, please. Chant of the Unrelenting Hammer initiated. Tech Priest. Though many of us have been stationed within this glorious ring of iron for time immemorial, none have borne witness to the caliber of warrior which stands before you now. Besmirched by the unholiest of Xenos and Flora, it rages for absolution. Know then that you will perform rites of cleansing upon a Dreadnought, variant withheld, declassification level Z326.01 of the chapter withheld. Once fallen, twice risen, and now augmented by machine, the Dreadnought will exalt the Omnissiah for millennia to come. Addendum. This is a singular honour. Do not fail me unless you wish for transfer to the Skitari on Parlous 5. Glory be to the Machine God. Glory be to the Machine God. Okie dokie. Nicoso says, challenge, only work on one bit at a time. But I want to spray the whole thing with soap. Oh, hello. Oh, this is good. Posterior armour. That's as good a place to start as any, isn't it? Cleanse initiated. Well, that's white. Is it a white scar? Contempt to Dreadnought? Alex Hansen says, so you're a bidet now? Yes, that's right. An exalted bidet? Pelvis armour? Oh, whoops. That's not the posterior armour at all. Upper leg connector. Emma Benton says, wait, is there soap? I wasn't actually aware there is soap. Yeah, you can attach soap to your, like, cleaning thing. Gun. Clean gun. Make clean gun. Power washer. There we go. So, Scarecrow Boat 87 says, looks kind of yellow to me, but it could be my screen. Imperial Fist? But I was wondering, and it could potentially be, but I'm not sure. Guess we'll find out once we're done cleaning its ass. Argy Ryan says, is that a Dreadnought or a Knight? This is a Redemptor Dreadnought, not a Contemptor Dreadnought. Silly me. Clean bottom, confirmed. Ooh. Reactor exhaust manifold. Reactor side armour. Oh, this is satisfying. Ah, it's a good game. Although the colour of the armour does make it quite hard to spot the dirt. Let's go upstairs. Let's go upstairs. In the manufactory, I know you want to, but you can't see it. Boing! Praise the Omnissiah. Oops. Haywire says, my current thought is Deathwing. Interesting. This is quite a fun mini game, isn't it? Shoulder armor. Shoulder armor's not done at all. Look at this shit. Dark Angels? Angel Beat says, is it possible to change the dirt highlight colour? That's a good question. Wait, dirt details on? Or what happens if I turn dirt details on? Why were dirt details off? Was it trying to save my GPU for some reason? Because the dirt looks dirtier now somehow. I don't know. Oh, it tells you what type of dirt. Oh! In case you want to use soap. Well, that's just fun. Moss and grime. I like knowing it's moss and grime. Moss and grime in the heart. Nixie V says, haha, one of those... Oh yeah! One of those types of dirt is redacted. Redacted residue. Edward Horsam says, is that a plasma cannon? It appears to be an Onslaught Gatling cannon. This one is a macro plasma incinerator. Louis Fairman says, honestly, I think the robot looked better dirtier. Someone likes Nurgle. Heresy detected. Go on, you Death Guard fan. You enjoyer of Death Guard. That's right. I'm calling you out. Oh. I was like, damn it, this shoulder armour is really hard to clean. There's a whole side of it I haven't even touched, that's why. Oh, it is Deathwing, look at that. There's a purity seal. Good guess, nerds. Yay, shoulder armor's done. And the shoulder connector. The shoulder connector is connected to the shoulder. Akirayan says, it's not a robot, it's a Dreadnought. Sorry, yes it is. Previous biographical impartation increased ritual efficiency by 3.56%. That's good. Carrie Choi says, well, I gotta go. It's time I head to work. Take care, Skellies. Bye, Johnny. Take care. Have a lovely day. I hope work goes very smoothly. Limited combat history will be disclosed through communications with the chapter's tech marine. John Rice has done a super chat that I'm going to put some mustard on if it's all right with all of you. The Emperor protects. You too can be protected from accidental scuffs and scrapes with our new wax add-on. Salamanders forever. Salamanders do have a nice armor scheme. I'll give you that. Bing. I They live for the ding. I know it is good to just focus solely on one area, but it's so hard not to hit the other areas that I'm kind of just a bit like, well, if it happens, it happens. Oh, that's not where I wanted that to go at all. Oh well. There we go, that's where I wanted to get in. John Rice says this is so satisfying to watch. It's pretty satisfying to do as well. Oh, double ding! React event. Reactor cleaned. It is also really nice learning what all these different parts are. Excuse me. Haywire says, fun fact for the uninitiated. The operator is still in there. Dreadnoughts are armoured tanks acting as life support for a mortally crippled space marine. It's true. That's why there's a bit of this that is called the sarcophagus. There you go, sarcophagus armour. Let's go have a look. Abby Marie says, so they're just holding nice and still while they get squeaky clean. That's right. There you go, look. There's a sarcophagus in there. And they can sort of get pulled out. Their sarcophagi can get pulled out and then sort of reinserted. And it's like, in death, I still serve, or something like that. Can't remember. John Rice has done a super chat saying, arbor the mildew, burn the rust, kill the bacteria. I shall. For the Emperor. Dirac Lotus says, Dreadnought's the mortifier we have at home. That's niche and I love it. Storm Bolter armour. Rear body armour cleaned. 37%. This is going a lot quicker than the Land Raider did. It is kind of smaller. And there's quite a lot of sort of smaller panels on it, I guess. And it's a lot more vertical, so I can just sort of get underneath it and give it a good thing. Your Magos asks that I impart some account of our chapter's history to assist the vigour of your cleanse. Yes, please. I mean, please do. But I already sense the fervour that our chapter's redemptor dreadnought, Brother Zekiel, stirs in you. Sure, why not? It is well that he is in induced slumber. Oh, so he's not just holding still. Though he is a few words, these are usually the last to pass into the ears of a traitor. Well, I'm not a traitor, I'm a cleaner. Very different. Hell, this armour. And I'm cleaning his wang. We would not wish for him to exercise such judgment in our current location. Yeah, that sounds fair, actually. He'd probably be judging me for this, wouldn't he? Well, hey, pelvis cleaned. Upper leg piston? Piston? Oh, no. Knee joint. Upper leg piston cleaned. this one's very satisfying. Emma Benton says, you really are getting up in that undercarriage. Feels very personal. I know. But, you know, I live to serve. I'm saying this now at only 50% cleaned, but this level feels much easier. I'm getting dings all over the shop. Oh, hell yeah. Look at the macroplasma incinerator. Purity seal has been cleaned. Incinerator cap has been cleaned. For millennia, our chapter has scoured the galaxy for the corrupt and the honourless. Okay. This is Tech Marine Procopius Cato. These redacted heretical turned their back on the Emperor and left us with no choice but to remove any whisper of them from history. And yet we're still talking about them. A recent excursion amid the dense carnivorous forests of planet withheld, classified, detected evidence of such redacted, schismatic... Intriguing. Argy Ryan says, oh, he's talking about the Fallen. Oh, okay. I love that it's actually going deep on the lore when our task is clean big gun. I need to get higher up, I think, for the rest of that plasma incinerator. Can I even slot this in here? Not really. Can I put it up there? Not really! Alright, let's go over here. No, we can sort of reach well enough. Coils are cleaned. Levita says, even the normal main part of Powerwash Sim went harder than it needed to for the plot. Just having a plot was more than I'd expected. Agreed. I had no idea. Lovely job with the transfer there. I don't tend to do transfers on my models, but you've got to admit that's a nice job. Wahey! 70%. Good, good. Still Malta armor cleaned. Upper leg. This is nice. Who knew that cleaning massive machines of death could be so satisfying? Yeah, it is a good thing this dude is asleep. Can you imagine if he just gripped you with that fist Pop your head like a grape. Horrible. Wah. Bing, 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 motherfuckers. Hearing that there is to be an assault on the nearby planet of withheld strategic Estimari B7A5, Brother Ezekiel enlisted our chapter squad into the gathering forces. That they seek to obtain a restricted artifact H-class is of no import to us. Are you sure? Sounds pretty important. We seek only the identity of the enemy who would have it for themselves, and to crush them completely. Simple aims for simple folk, you know? Foot joint. Yes, we call those ankles in the 21st millennium. Emma Benton says, "Oh, we can't see the toe beans." Louis Furman says, "Next up, cleaning a Skaven base. I would fucking love that." Having to hoover up endless bits of warpstone. Second millennium, shut up. Not 21st millennium. I know when I exist. It's quite embarrassing, actually. Third millennium. Oh, it is a third millennium because we're into it. Anyway, I know when I exist, shut up. Miniha Sybil says, "We know what you mean, Johnny. You've just gathered a fandom of pedants." Yeah, I know. Actually, it's a viewership. Made myself laugh. Right, where the fuck is the... Right. Ooh. Lower leg armor cleaned. Great, the joint is finally clean. Jolly good. Now to do the other leg. Kala says, "Oh, you're still live. Great, I made it." Yes, hello. How are you doing? Welcome in. Why am I saying welcome in? That's just something... It's not what I say, it's what other people say. Welcome. Hello. Join in. Welcome to be here. We're playing Powerwash Simulator with the 40k DLC because I like Warhammer, and it turns out I like Powerwash Simulator. Nice. Clean thing, make feel good. Let's see. Lower leg armor's done, knee joint's done, upper leg is not. This level definitely feels more straightforward. Cam says, I'll catch you all on VOD, I'm off to wave a sword about. Alright, have fun Cam, stay safe. Don't swing it at anyone I wouldn't swing it at. Something fell over, I assume the cat is to blame. Oh, the last bits of this are going to be very last bit-y, aren't they? Heal armor. There we go. Okay. What's left to do? Reactor vent. I'll try and get back on top of it, actually. Charlie MCR says, can you put the candles out with the water? Good question. No. Well, hang on. No. It'd be fun if that were the case and like a servo skull had to come and relight it or something. Excuse me. Goodness. Heavens. I've been sneezing a fair amount lately. I don't really get hay fever anymore. I used to as a kid. I haven't had it properly in years. But the pollen is definitely messing with me a bit more than it normally does this year. Which is interesting if you're attached to my nose, which as far as I'm aware only I am. But you know. Reactor top armor. Ooh, oh, that's satisfying. Shoulder pauldron. Shoulder pauldron. Cat M says pollen's been high this year. Oh, there you go. Apparently it's also, in terms of the weather, been a very good year for cider. Because there's been loads of rain in the UK, and apple trees love rain. So the yield will be high, the trees are going to make loads of apples. But also we've had quite a lot of heat recently, which will push the sugars up, which will mean more flavourful and higher ABV ciders. So, it's a good summer if you like cider. What? Wait, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It said sarcophagus well. Clean the sarcophagus well? I intend to. Haywire says, speaking of cider, does anyone know of any UK ciders that aren't carbonated? Want to try cider, but my ASD hates fizzy things. Yeah, look for... If you're in a pub, look for any cider that is on casks, so the ones that they pull with the handles, the engines. Or like any cider that's sort of just called vintage. They will be still. Steel cider is not that hard to get, and to be honest with you, I consider steel cider to be the nicer stuff. It tends to be more flavoursome and just kind of interesting, like scrumpy and stuff, and it's more typically higher ABV, but got ya. Also just, you know, a bit more fun, I think. Hey, well, this is excellent, thank you. Oh, you're very welcome. Let me know what you think. Drink responsibly, everyone. Thank you. Shoulder pauldron. Elbow joint cleaned. Shoulder pauldron. Shoulder pauldron cleaned. Okay, what do we got to do? The sarcophagus, armour, pipes, viewport, and well. Okay, and what was that last one? Was that the shoulder emblem? Shoulder Dark Angel's emblem. Is it these? No. Must be the other one. No? No. We're going to do the shoulder pauldron anyway. There we go. Where? Where? Meffy to go is in chat. Hello, how you doing? Fist of Fury says, I first tried Old Rosie in Cornwall without looking at the percentage. Had several pints before I realised. Haha. Yep, that'll happen. Oh, right, that's the shoulder thing we need to get. That's the shoulder Dark Angel's emblem. Got you. Need to get back on top of that, I think. And dings all over the place. Tremendous. Oh, pelvis armour. I thought I did the pelvis armour. Maybe I just did the pelvis. There we go, that's more like it. Upper leg armour. Alright. F2Go says, I just returned from a 3-day business trip after 4.5 hours in the car and basically just a banana in my belly, so perfect mood for a chill stream. P.S. Tie duck in front of me. Nice. Well, congrats on completing the trip, making it home. That sounds like a lot. Especially 4.5 hours in the car with only a nana. Let me shoot. I wonder if I can bring the stairs around the front. I may. Can I actually put them down? Oh, the stool's in the way, isn't it? Fuck. Fuck. Go away, the stool. Actually, I don't think I can put them anywhere. It's annoying. Oh well. Happy to go, sis, but thanks for asking. How are you? I'm alright, thank you. I am, tired, but otherwise fine. What do I just need? Oh, okay, so the sarcophagus, the rear body armour. Okay. Sarcophagus pipes, and the well, and the shoulder armour. Shoulder armour still? Okay. Alright. Okay, the sarcophagus well has been claimed. Oh, for fuck. Heh. Great. Shoulder, it's just the shoulder armor. Oh, the storm bolters. And then the reactor top armor. Okay, there's quite a bit actually. Great. Has that one been done? Yes. Okay, that's all good. The reactor top. Actually, don't mind the running around with the final bits. I can hear a kitten fucking around in this room. A couple of them actually playing. Just fucking playing. Not a care in the world. Okay, I mean, the fact that I'm trying to crane my neck around to see where the dirt is tells you. I'm really struggling to hunt the last specks. There we go, there we go. Right. Okay. And what was it? The rear body armour. Oh, there we go. Lovely. What's next then? What's the last little... Shoulder armour. Still the shoulder armour. And upper arm armour. Redemptive Fist, Fingertip Armour. Okay, well at least we know where those live. Oh, this is so specific. There we go. Upper armour. Knee armour. Oh, there we go. Where's the still gone? Nice, which says, God, I really thought I was going to come back and find you still cleaning that tank. Fuck off. Me too, in fairness. It did take me ages. This has progressed a lot more smoothly. Great. Upper armor armor. Upper armor armor. Upper armor armor. That's the upper arm. Where is the upper armor armor? That's the shoulder pulled. Ah. Shoulder armor. There it is. You troublesome little fuck. Great. Now it's just the upper arm armor. That's a shoulder pauldron, that's different. Upper arm, shoulder pauldron, upper arm. Where's the upper arm armor? Where is the upper arm armor? Upper leg armor, shoulder armor. Where's the upper armor armor? Where the fuck? Aha! Upper armor armor. Hapa, hapa, hapa. Way. Phew. Phew. All right. Oh, look at us go. That seems more methodical than the last one. That was good. Tech Priest. Through the expulsion of the unholy residuals of redacted blasphemy, you have honoured our illustrious subject. I feel the vibrative fortitude of the Omnissiah surge inside every atom of its adamantine carapace. May the forces upon which it is to be unleashed find the Emperor's wrath. Agenda. The Forge Temple grows ever more inspirited. You have been assigned rights upon a task force set to retrieve a restricted artifact H-class from withheld strategic estimare B785, and yet there is much yet to be done. Cognitive reset delayed. Expect your next sacrament imminently. Praise the Omnissiah. Interesting. Well, well, well. Phew. Dude. It's a Rogel Dawn battle tank, everybody. I'm not going to be able to do the whole thing of this because I'm going to stop streaming at 7. But oh, what have we got there? What's this new thing? Nice, which says, "Oh, I'm going to steal redacted blasphemy." Please do. Come on. Metal cleaner, multi-purpose cleaner. I love Rogel Dawn tanks. I think they're cute. Astrogranite dust, composite infill. This is Astra Militarum all the way down, isn't it? Or is it? Is it? Don't know. Should we use the soap? Cadian 8th. Thank you, Haywire. Cadia stands. Multi-purpose? Or metal? Whee! Tech Priest, know that I expect my tank to be flawless upon its return, says Commissar Franz. Alright, mate. Oh, I didn't expect it to be that colour. Oh, wait, hang on a minute. So... Now, again, I'm going to sound like I don't understand what soap is, but I didn't realise that you apply it in the game and then wash it off with water. I thought it was just like soapy water. Should this not be the case, I will arrange for you to join my forces gathered for the assault on withheld at the strategic... Oh, I missed it. Messages. Strategic Estimare B785. Indeed, I am certain you would fit in admirably with the ragtag collective of my vanguard. Interesting. Multi-purpose only works on multi-purpose surfaces. Oh, okay. Side armour. We know a thing or two about side armour now, don't we? Having cleaned some before. Side shield. And you know you are. Bing. I know what soap is, Nice Witch. Talking about a video game mechanic. God. There's a lot of stubborn dirt on this side of the tank. Must make a hell of a racket if you're inside the tank. Someone's trying to sleep in there. Nicer, it says, when I play this, I roleplay as Barry Scott. I did a little Barry Scott earlier, actually. That sounds like a euphemism for cocaine. I meant I did a small impersonation of Barry Scott. Probably not as good as yours, in fairness. Anonymous says, compared to the tank being shot at, I'm sure that's loud as well, but like, you're probably not having a nap inside the tank if someone's shooting at it. Or maybe you are, because you're terrible at your job as a soldier, you know? I don't know. Nice, it says, small bump of Barry, was it? Bang! And the sleepy feeling's gone. Well, it's 2 minutes to 7 here in the UK, which means it's probably about time for me to wrap this thing up. I would go longer because I am actually really enjoying this game, which is a relief, but I am actually very tired. So I'm going to go and save my energy. For tomorrow, I will be making a new episode of Press Any Chiodini, which, if all goes well, will be going out on Saturday. If not, it'll go out on Sunday. Either way, you'll definitely have it this weekend. Sometimes these things slide back a little bit due to reasons. But yeah, that'll about do it for this stream. I hope you've enjoyed it. Kind of chill, low intensity, low stakes was definitely the vibe I needed. And I hope you have enjoyed the self-same vibe. So yeah, I will be back, as I say, on Saturday with fresh episodes of Press Any Chiodini, and then I'll be streaming again next week. So do enjoy your weekend, whatever you end up doing. I have a Patreon. It's patreon.com/Johnny Chiodini. You can even join at the free tier, and you get a sort of weekly, if I'm doing my job right, newsletter. But there's also paid tiers, which get you sort of like Discord access and early access to videos and things like that. If you are able and willing to support me directly through that, it really does make a difference. But also, thanks for just being here and chatting and super chatting and being lovely. So, you know, smash that like button, and I'll see you very soon. Thanks again, everyone. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.